Since many friends asking me about Tai Gong, or in Mandarin is Qi Gang, or in English refer to lifting anus. So today I'd like to share with you on this issue. The proper meaning of Tai Gong or anus lifting is actually adjust that part of the body according to breathing or inhale, exhale. To do three things. Number one, so to keep the central axis or the spine in the proper positions. The second is to make sure the qi flow is smooth without stagnations. The third thing is to make sure the force flow within the body is smooth. Okay? So one is dynamically adjust that part of the body according to or based on the breathing or dependent on the breathing to handle the body or the spine or the center line or center axis, the breathing and the force flow. So it is not something which is fixed and you're lifting the anus or fixing thing there. That's not the case. Okay. So this thing is not that simple. That is why one needs the 6 core element. One needs to develop the physical element, the breathing element, and the qi flow element and the force flow element, so that one be able to dynamically adjust that part as required. Okay, so let me show you what happened. Okay, the spine. Okay, we talk about, say, the physical element, the spine. The spine actually is not standing still there. The spine is actually moving while it's in the breathing, while we inhale and exhale. So it's not like just stuck there and then that's it. Okay, everything fixed. No, naturally the spine is moving, adjusting itself when we do the exhale and inhale. Okay. So to accelerate a little bit, at inhale it will be something like this. At exhale it will be something like that. Okay, the spine is moving, and not only moving. You know, the spine. If this is the spine, not only like this, it is like a, how to say that, lengthen it too. Okay, so it has this kind of movement. Okay. So while the exhale and the body move with it, Tai Gong is actually pay attention to that part so that one be able to align it instead of overkill. So say for example, if instead of align it, I fix my tailbone this way, always this way, then you know my spine is not going to move properly. My central axis is not going to behave properly. Okay? And the qi flow will not flow properly, so as the force flow. Okay, so this is many things. The physical, the qi flow and the force flow, it will influence that. Okay? If the body, that part of the body is not adjust dynamically according to the breathing. Okay, so as in the 6 core element, once if one develop into the deep loose, open up, loose, and then with the breathing come in, and then the chi flow come in, you know, the 4 level as we talked about the other day on the YouTube, then one will be able to understood or experience, okay, how that part of the body need to be handled. Okay, it is not something fixed. Okay, so another example, accelerate, I want to show you is that usually the movement is not that big. Movement is very tiny. At exhale, okay, if you look at my body, at exhale, the body is moving this way. Okay, so when your body is moving this way, actually the yin meridian from the feet is traveling upward. Okay, that is the nature. Okay, and when inhale, the body is loosening up here, so the yang meridian is traveled from head down to the feet. So the yang going down, the yin coming up. But this is not something, you know, you want to purposely doing it. You need to know the body, get to that stage, and aware of the body, the whole alignment of the body dynamically, aware of the breathing at the state, aware of the chi flow. Then you'll be able to make the adjustment. Without those development, you say, oh, I just tied it up. It's not that way. And of course, when you want to get the force flow up from the ground up to the hand, or accepting or absorbing the force going down to the ground, okay, that has to take into considerations for how to handle that part of the body. Okay, so it's a whole dynamic stuff, and it's not that you're doing 修灵套 tucking in like this. This is, if you do that, that means the whole lower part 4 bowl is dead. Okay, so there's not something need to be should be done. So the best thing is in this yjkym is just let it be, let it loose up, because first we talk about open up, the second is loose up, okay, and then the breathing come in, and then the chi flow coming, and then the force flow coming. But because we do not know about the not into the state of the breathing or in the force flow yet, or the chi flow or force flow yet, so the best bet is loose up the body, and then when you practice 修灵套, let it adjust itself, instead of using the intention to monkey around with it, and then most of the time we'll be pulling reverse gear and get it stuck. And the usual, so-called the usual taikong or usual lifting illness have issue. One is it can lift blood pressure, okay, and there's a whole bunch of different stuff, a side effect if it's doing improperly. So for me, don't do it. Just standing down there, let the body, the lower 4 bowls, loose up, and following adapting to how the hand movement. So the bottom part of the body and the top part of the body, they are synchronized or paired together. That is what we need to do instead of thinking of this taikong and all this kind of stuff. Okay? So this is for you today.